Hi, my name is Adam. Of course, today we'll talk about SpaceX and the new logo, which could confirm of what is coming. This will change how you see the future and what Elon Musk is trying to do. Elon already made 3 moves after the IPO that will change your life forever. Move number 1. Google is paying $920 million every month to SpaceX before satellites even exist. Every single month, not a one-time payment. Move number 2. AI satellites that are wider than a Boeing 747 and 1 million of those are planned. These are massive AI supercomputers floating in orbit. Move number 3. Gigabit factory. It's bigger than 150 football fields, launching 1 satellite per day. Its only purpose is to build satellites. It is under construction as we speak. And you thought that you bought a rocket company? Of course, this is for entertainment purposes only, and not financial advice. And since Starlink is SpaceX's most profitable business for now, we'll start here. Elon Musk announced in 2015 that SpaceX would build Starlink. The goal was simple but massive: to provide high-speed internet to every corner of the planet, especially places traditional infrastructure cannot reach. Traditional internet relies on fiber cables and ground towers. It is a huge problem in rural areas, mountains, oceans, and developing countries. Starlink decided to solve this with thousands of satellites in low Earth orbit. In 2019, the first batch of satellites was launched. These satellites are much closer to Earth than regular satellites, which means lower latency and faster speeds. This was the key technical breakthrough. Starlink grew extremely fast. As of 2026, SpaceX has launched over 7,000 satellites into orbit and are planning to launch many more. And Starlink has, as of 2026, over 12 million active users worldwide. But Starlink is not just internet. It is becoming critical infrastructure. It is used by the military, emergency services, research in places like the Antarctica, and even for global broadband competition. SpaceX, however, is a bit different. Instead of waiting for governments or big telecoms, SpaceX invested billions of dollars itself. User terminals like the dishes and monthly subscriptions created direct revenue. Of course, challenges were massive, like technical, regulatory, and financial. But relentless executions and also reusability of the Falcon rockets eventually made the economics work. We know that Elon Musk made SpaceX's corporate transformation official in May of 2026, when Elon posted on X that xAI would cease to exist as a standalone company. xAI will be dissolved as a separate company, so it will just be SpaceXAI, the AI products from SpaceX, he wrote. A new logo was announced this week, visually embedding the xAI letters inside the SpaceX identity. Pretty cool, I may say. The design signals of a merger that is not a partnership, but a full absorption. Just as Starlink is not a separate company, but a SpaceX product. The number 1 reason that SpaceX bought xAI was to build orbital data centers. SpaceX had also filed with the FCC to launch up to 1 million satellites designed to function as AI compute nodes in low Earth orbit. This will help with energy constraints limiting AI development on Earth. xAI provided the AI software stack, with Grok, the X platform, and with Colossus supercomputer infrastructure in Memphis with over 220,000 NVIDIA GPUs, while SpaceX provided the rockets, Starlink, and the capital base to fund it. The two companies needed each other. xAI was burning $2.5 billion in losses on $250 million in revenue. SpaceX was generating an estimated $8 billion in profit on $15 billion in revenue and needed an AI narrative to command the valuation it was targeting for its IPO. What SpaceX has done, regardless of how the orbital AI vision ultimately plays out, is walk into a public market as something no company has been before. A rocket manufacturer, satellite internet provider, AI software company, social media platform, and supercomputer operator under one ticker. Whether that combination is worth $2 trillion depends entirely on which of those businesses you believe in most. Using the sun's energy in space 24/7 and cooling the AI centers with help of the vacuum of space stops all complaints about water and space on Earth. Musk wants to accelerate humanity to a level 2 civilization on the Kardashev scale. Type 1 on this scale will use the energy of its planet. Type 2 will harness the energy of its star or the sun. This can be done through a Dyson sphere. Of course, it is questionable if we will ever enter a Type 3 civilization, which uses the energy of its galaxy, its stars or suns, and even the energy of black holes. Thank you for watching. See you soon. This is Adam. Bye.